Hello everyone and welcome back to Wonderland Explorers. Today, you can hear the train calling. We're at the foothills of the Smoky Mountains here at Dollywood at Christmas time. And as you can see, today is a girls trip. Kyle will be joining us a little later, but we had to sneak in before he came. I couldn't wait any longer. So I'm here with my mom. We're going to do it a girls' day, afternoon here at Dollywood. So come along with us as we explore. Looks like it's going to be a busy day here at Dollywood. We're all the way out in the country for sure. Parking lot D. But they do have trams to take you to the front door, so it's definitely taking advantage of that. Okay, I lied. We are actually heading into the Splash Country, or what used to be the Splash Country parking lot. I guess this is now an extension today of Dollywood parking. Splash Country is just right there beyond those trees. Oh my goodness, this is the week building up to Christmas, so I can definitely see why the holiday is busy here at Dollywood, of course. I do not think I've ever had to park at Splash Country in order to go to Dollywood. Oh, this is so crazy. Oh man, it's going to be insane on the inside. Okay, so we just did a quick ride on the tram. What'd you think of that?
Well, I never rode that far and I live here. So,
we will not be taking the walking option back to the tram.
No, I don't think so. I might have to catch a Walmart fit just to get back.
As you enter the park, you're definitely going to come across the Dollywood Christmas Eve event map. And at the bottom, this is something new I haven't seen before. Dollywood, experience it through Dolly's eyes. This is definitely something fun and fascinating, new that they've added to the park. And as you go around through the book, different parts in the park, they'll give you a Dolly fact. How fun is that? Okay, I can't wait to enter in, see what Dollywood looks like this Christmas. Right, as you make your way into Dollywood, you come across the Palace Theater. Always right in front of it is a beautiful display where you can get your picture made. A little fun commemorative moment to take home with you. We always take a right, and that's down through what we call her Market Square, right? Oh, but along the way, there's so many Christmas trees and wreaths. Oh, the bakery, you can smell it with a coffee and hot cocoa. Oh, yes. Am I in a Hallmark movie? No, this is a Dolly Parton movie, people. I can't wait. Around the corner, you're going to see garland and bells ringing. Oh, what joy it brings. This beautiful, what I call Main Street, is actually called Show Street. And right up first is the ice cream parlor. Oh, this is such a good one. I don't know why it is when it gets really cold outside. Why do you crave ice cream even more? But inside here, you're going to find wonderful holiday treats such as a peppermint milkshake and ice cream sandwich. Oh, that looks really delicious. And ice cream and a gingerbread cone. Might try one of these out before we leave today. We haven't made it very far into the park, but what do you think about it already?
I love these butterflies and this glistening icicles as we're going to cross this bridge here. It's just, I can only imagine when it gets dark out here what it's really going to be like.
All right, so let's go ahead and show you those beautiful butterflies and icicles. Ooh, it's so magical. And as you know, the symbol here of Dollywood, of course, is the butterfly. So you're going to see all sorts of things themed with the butterfly theming throughout the park. But these lights are exceptionally pretty. They're like frosted butterflies that glisten. Oh, these would be outstanding at nighttime. Can't wait to come back and see them. Alright, and as you cross the bridge and you come to like Dolly's closet and the memorabilia, across the way are these beautiful glistening, dangled, and almost looks like diamond trees. And how gorgeous are they? Just the lights reflecting off of it. This is definitely a Dolly tree. Going, rhinestones, glitter, glamour. Of course, Dolly, this has to be at your park. While we're admiring the beautiful glistening trees here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to catch our show right here behind me. Oh, I can't wait. So right here is where we're going to be going in to see the heart of the holidays, right here at the Dream Song Theater. We're bringing in a new generation of the Parton family. Her niece herself is going to be a part of the show, giving a little bit of the family tradition. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm only going to give you snippets in case you want to come and see this in person for yourself, but I can't wait to get in there and hear her beautiful voice. The show right here is a close-up picture, but we'll get to hear her in there. But Dolly's niece is actually part of this wonderful Christmas show, so let's get in there and see.
Springtime feeling, love and love December. Strangers meet and willingly time feeling, love and love December. Love like Christmas.
She traveled all around this country, and so did her sister, my mama, Abby Lee. They loved hosting them at our family church, the House of Prayer, and they taught me that there was not a single problem that could not be solved with a whole lot of faith.
Like the love from our families and our friends, and the love that God has for us all.
We are all so thankful for that love, for pulling us through the holidays.
And always.
Christmas is a time for sharing, being at your best.
Christmas is a time for caring, knowing you've been blessed. Christmas is a time for giving, love is made of this. That's what Christmas is.
Just saw the heart of the holidays, and my goodness, as Dolly says, it does pull on those heartstrings, doesn't it?
It sure does. It gives you those goosebumps. Even though it's cold, you know, that's a different kind of goosebumps when you hear their singing. It really touches the heart.
This is really something that's fascinating, I think, with Dollywood. It makes the park, it's Dollywood, right? It's these shows. I mean, they're so good.
They are.
It's like, I mean, these are like the Pigeon Forge shows that people pay a lot of money to go and see, and it's just one show. And throughout the park, there's several of these shows, and they last a long time. It's a great way to warm up, especially in these cold months. What did you think of her niece?
Oh, I thought she was beautiful. I thought she just was so genuine. And I can see the relationship, can't you?
I can.
They're
It was
beautiful.
so fun.
Beautiful
All right,
girls.
we're just getting started. It's
Yes.
off to such a great start. You can see behind us beautiful Christmas trees, butterflies galore. Let's go explore some more, Mom.
I agree.
All right, up next to the Five and Dime, we are coming into Red's Drive-In area. Now, if you watched Dolly's new show that came out, you'll know that this is where Jimmy Fallon and her did a little duet, right? It was kind of fun. It was retro. They had on those grease-looking jackets, those wonderful dance moves. This is where it was at, all right here in Red's Drive-In. Oh, I love those blow molds. I know when Kyle comes, it's going to be the first thing he notices in this area. He's going to absolutely love it. But man, each little area is themed so nicely. So right here at the Pines Theater, the show for this one, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Oh my goodness, and you can already see this family is decked out. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. I also love to see these time shows down here, 4:30, 6:30, 8:15. They go late into the evening, but get you plenty of time to come and see each show that you want. It is right now a little far away for us to come and see the show. If we have time, we'll circle back and check it out. But if not, we always have another day here at the beautiful Dollywood. So much to take in. Standing outside of Red's Drive-In, I wanted to take a look again at this new Dollywood through Dolly's eyes and Red's Drive-In, and also the Pine Theater is in there. So Pine Theater, as you can see here, was the first public performance for Dolly at the age 10, and then Red's Drive-In was where a Dolly remembers tasting her first store-bought hamburger at a place actually named Red's Diner. And then talking with my mom, you said you actually remember Red's Diner yourself, but it was more of a cafe.
Yes, it was. It was, if you're downtown Sevierville and you see the statue of Dolly, if you're facing the courthouse, it would have been on your right there. And people used to walk in off the street and eat there. And
was it good?
It was good, and it was there for years and years and years. And Red had an old dog he loved and everything, and it was just an iconic place for Sevier County.
Growing up. So Red's Drive-In, little did you know, we just thought it was a little part of Dollywood, but it actually has an important spot in Dolly's heart, especially to make it here inside of the theme park. Hines Theater, and then also Red's Drive-In. I noticed there was another stop on here, and it was Cass Walker's store. Oh, and I remember you saying that you actually you talked about this before outside of Dollywood.
Yeah. My mom used to shop at Kaz Walker's, and Kaz Walker and Dolly goes way back. Kaz Walker was known for his thumping good watermelons, and they used to give S&H green stamps when you trade there and buy your groceries. You collect these stamps, and you put them in a book. When your book was full, you could take them in and get a prize, something you wanted for your home or whatever, different things. And a lot of times when Mom would be out there grocery shopping, we'd go over in the corner at Cass Walker's. They had like a little food section, hot dogs. We get hot dogs and we go out there and sit on the curb and eat our hot dog while Mom grocery shop.
Oh, cool.
But it's really a neat little icon for Sevier County.
Oh, fun.
It used to be located next to the First Baptist Church in Sevierville.
Still not downtown Sevier County area.
Yes.
Alright, so it's right here in Dollywood. It's right next behind the Dippin' Dots. And on the map here, it was 10-year-old Dolly's big break at first broadcast appearance was at Cass Walker's farm and Home Hour show. So, did you watch the Home Hour show?
I've watched a lot of those old shows. It's really, goes way back. I watched all the Porter Wagoner and all those things, so.
Yeah.
I kind of grew up watching Dolly, and who don't love Dolly?
Oh, we're big Dolly fans here. Making our way outside of the market. This is where you're going to find those delicious funnel cakes, kettle corn, hot chocolate, and more seasonal goodies. And as you make your way deeper into the park, you pass Aunt Granny's and into more of her fun, themed stores where you can shop a little Dolly inspired inspirations. But along the way of each and every pathway, you have these beautiful lit Christmas trees. And with the water, the windmill behind it, it's such a beautiful sight to see the mill, the excitement, the smells, and then all of that with the Christmas music behind there. It's such a magical time here at Dollywood for sure. I think we're going to stop here at All You Care to Eat, Aunt Granny's. It's been a very long time since I've ate at this restaurant. This is also featured in Dollywood through Dolly's eyes. This is one of favorites here at Dollywood, as it says, and it also is named after the sweet nickname her nephews and nieces gave her, which is kind of a fun little touch. They've also added these virtual visual brochures here, which I like to see because it actually really shows you the things that's inside of the restaurant, as well as park times throughout the park, which is kind of a little bit inspirational, I feel like, of Disney and Universal. But here you can see family style dining, $24.99 plus tax per person, 3 meats, 4 sides, and a dessert. Oh my goodness, we are not going to go away hungry at this place. So for Aunt Granny's, you just come up, tell your name to the hostess, and then you're in. There's no virtual waits or queues. Also, at the stand up here, they actually give you a breakdown of all the menu items, right in front of where my mom's standing, actually, of all the meats and all the food and everything as well. Seems like it's a 2.5 hour wait, so this definitely is a big fan favorite here at Dollywood. But hey, there's a lot to explore during that time, so we'll just put in our telephone number, go explore, and come back. Right outside of Aunt Granny's, we have the Christmas cottage, but right next to it is Dolly's childhood home. It's been a while since we've been in there, so while we have some time to kill, let's go in, let's make our way, let's check it out, let's see what it offers. And then maybe we'll have some Christmas tree shopping in there, Christmas ornaments, we'll see where it goes. This definitely is fun. I do like this. It's definitely great memorabilia, especially pays homage to Dolly. When you go in here, right, it's just a replica of what her home used to be. But man, if you come here in person, you're just going to realize 10 brothers and sisters in this cabin. Oh man, we definitely have it made today. That is for sure. Let's just look. Could you imagine? I might go in one more door just to kind of work our way through. Now this is your bedroom. It is not that big. I don't know, Mom, could you... Oh, this is fun. They even put the little tree in here with the paper bag presents, decorated with the popcorn and berries. Oh, a tinfoil star. Right next to the fireplace. And I bet you there's 10 bags there for everyone. So continuing on from the bedroom, you make your way into the kitchen, which we know this is a staple in the home, right? So there's a lot to take in such a small space. Like even if you see in the background, right, they have like newspaper or magazine to line the walls of the log cabins, keep you warm and toasty during the winter weather, you know, prevent the cracks from the wind blowing in. Oh, you have the peppermint candy sticks as well, oranges. It's going to be a fun Christmas at the Parton family. Stepping inside of the Christmas cottage, I just want to show you some of the Dolly inspired Christmas ornaments. Up top, if you can see through the glare there, we have the mill where the infamous cinnamon bread is known. We also have the Dolly train and the church, which if you're here during Christmas, they do such beautiful Christmas services, candlelight services, which is amazing. Of course, the Dolly train. Woo-hoo. But I love the snowman too, like made out of records. Dream it, love it. The guitars, the guitar picks, and then of course, coat of many colors inspired ornaments. Oh, here we go. Here's an up close of the train. And then the mill. Let me get it there. Guess mill. Oh yeah, that's a better view, definitely. And then of course, the church. This is actually one of my favorite spots in Dollywood. So fun. Great little keepsakes to take home with you. Right, speaking of the church, we're actually not too far from it. So I think I'd like to go and check it out. What about you?
Yeah, it sounds great. It's by a little creek, and it's just, it's really neat to go in there. It really is. Especially this time of year.
Yes, especially this time. And then at night with that candlelight service. I know that's one of your favorites. I think it's actually all of our favorites. Kyle, you, me.
Yeah.
I know Kyle's definitely going to come back and see it for sure.
Yes, he sure is.
So I'll have to say we might visit this place several times throughout the Christmas season. Okay, so one of the big staples here, as we already know, is the cinnamon bread. And we're not going to get it today. We actually already had a sweet woman get us some. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the line here. It is crazy. Right, there it is. There's the mill. Now this is just the bottom level. It's circling all the way through, and the line is making it all the way back here. This is crazy. So just to let you know, it's just not us that tell you about this infamous cinnamon bread. It is a wonderful, delicious thing. If you come here, you definitely have to try it out. So speaking of shows, just across from the mill here, a live nativity called Oh Holy Night. And the show is an hour away, and just look at the crowd standing outside of this beautiful theater for the live nativity. I mean, these shows here are absolutely fabulous. So if you're even not into roller coasters, just coming here for the shows alone is worth your ticket, especially if you're coming to the Pigeon Forge area where people love their shows. There's all kinds of shows to see. So this is right here next to all the handcrafted items as well. It's also making your way to the church, which is fun. Oh man, I remember I used to make things as a kid. Right there in the schoolhouse, they'd have these cut out, and you could do the same thing. You engrave your name. Oh, even another guitar. Man, bringing back memories. Making our way down Craftsman's Valley. Oh, they have you covered. They have you covered. I know these are big attractions. The Squishmallows. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Definitely correct me, but it's a whole store just dedicated for this Squishmallows. And they're all Christmas themed too. How adorable. Gotta collect them all, right? Gotta collect them all. Got a lot of collecting to do. Continuing up further into Craftsman's Valley, we come here to the Valley Forge Blacksmith. You can actually stomp in here, watch them actually handcrafting beautiful works of art. But I wanted to stop and show you this fun Christmas tree and little fun Christmas ornaments as well. As you make your way up, the Christmas nail. Oh my goodness, it's been such a long time since I've heard this story, but it's the symbol of God's love and sacrifice for you and me, which continues to save us from our sins and redeem us from eternity. And it's kind of funny if you look up at the top, they have that nail. Fine. One right besides the blacksmith. When you come out, you're going to see these beautiful hanging lanterns with candles inside. The chapel, of course, and then a beautiful nativity scene. This is always such a beautiful place to stop and see, and then if you can catch the candlelight carolers, definitely do so. It's an experience that you'll definitely admire and keep close to your heart. The last time that we were here, we are going to go and make our way into the chapel, but for the caroler services, they did have chairs out here, which they may not set them up because it is a little quiet. They have quite a few minutes until 5:15, but oh, he's actually setting up the chairs now. How funny. Speaking of it, so they will have chairs here for you to sit and watch the beautiful candlelight carolers. And another fun touch here is they actually do have Sunday service. So if you're here during that time, especially during the Christmas time, this might be something you want to check out at 4 p.m. on Sunday. So let's make our way into this chapel. Oh man, it looks so beautiful with the wreaths and the candles, the pews. And they're always here, and I find this to be amazing. But with each pew, there's Bibles that you can sit down and read if you need to. Wow. It definitely leaves you speechless coming in here. So quaint, so beautiful, so ambient. And we're right out here at Parton's Back Porch Theater, which is just right across from Aunt Granny's. We're still waiting on a reservation to be called, so hopefully we'll catch this Appalachian Christmas music show. I can't wait to see it. I mean, the shows so far have been outstanding and amazing. Just another one to add to that list. As we wait for the stage show to begin, I did once more pull out Dollywood Through Dolly's Eyes, and in the back of the pamphlet it kind of gives you Dollywood year round. So what do you expect here at Dollywood? Is it worth an annual pass? When should I come? Well, this kind of gives you a great idea for that. The Flower and Food Festival, which happens in the spring, right? And here, this is the iconic topiary here at Dollywood. It's Dolly's mom's sewing coat of many colors. Of course, you know there's going to be tons of butterflies throughout that festival as well. Then through the summer, they have that wonderful, really cool drone show that they do. We did come and cover that one, so you can go check that video out. We've done it in the past, and we absolutely loved it. Harvest celebration, which is in the fall as well. This is a really cool event, I would have to say. Thousands of pumpkins and displayed, and ooh, they really make it a little bit spectacular during that time. Here we are now at the Smoky Mountain Christmas Festival, which I really enjoy this one. Dollywood just comes to life with all the beautiful Christmas lights, caroling, singing. They also tell you a little bit more about Dollywood's resorts, the Dreammore, and everything that it has to offer. The biggest takeaway there is you can also get cinnamon bread there. No, they do have delicious restaurants there. Also, some memorabilia from Dolly herself. And then what's to come, right? Dollywood's Heart Song Lodge and Resort. Ooh, look at that up close. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How exciting is that going to be? It says here that it's set to open in late 2023. Ooh, that's just around the corner. But what I did notice is they didn't mention anything about a new ride that's supposed to be coming, but I know that it is. So there's a lot to come here at Dollywood. She's definitely working. She's making it great. Way to go. I'm just getting into all the brochures, I tell you. As you sit and wait for the next show, this is definitely a good time to do that. So I just wanted to show you the list of all the shows that they have. Now, so far we've only viewed 3, and there's so much more. Christmas in the Smokies, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, Show Street Palace Theater. We haven't even seen those yet. Heart for the Holiday, we did see that one. Appalachian Christmas, that's the one we're waiting for right now. Holiday Wild Roots, Mistletones, Candlelight Carolers, we're definitely going to check that one out. Oh Holy Night, that's that live nativity. Wings of America, you have to come early for that one. They stopped that at 3:30, so we missed that for today. But the last one, check that out. Santa's List, Naughty or Nice, every day, 11 to 8. Okay, what do you think you've made, the naughty or the nice list?
Definitely the nice list. Definitely.
I don't know about that. I might say naughty.
I'm going to say nice.
Okay, we have found it in the regular park map. You're going to see here in 2023, Big Bear. Oh my gosh, that looks extreme and exciting. That's fun. And then also here, just so you kind of know, what are the annual, what do you get? It's all online. But just to kind of show you right here for the passes, you can have 65 for a silver pass. You do have some blackout dates there. 130 is the gold pass, which kind of gets you in. It's everything. You also get this year the unlimited refill mugs, which I don't feel like we got that last time we did our Dollywood pass. It may have been 2 years ago, but. And then you have the diamond season pass for $230. Oh, this is all season unlimited refills for your mugs. You have golden hours, golden events. You get all this free general parking. And then the thing that's different with the diamond is you get unlimited admission to Splash Country as well. So just in case you wanted to plan, see if Dollywood is the park for you for 2023 season coming up. Just a little bit of info.
Christmas colors, there's silver and there's gold. See the starlight glisten up on the falling snow. Families all together, singing around the tree. Christmas in the mountains, this is the place for me. You might as well clap for him. String band of picking and singing for you for the next little bit. As we go along, we'll tell you a little about everybody so you know who you're looking at up here. Starting with the young lady playing this electric bass over here. Folks ask us about it every day, what kind of instrument is that? Folks, this is an upright bass after taxes.
Unfortunately, that's how the government works, Jerry.
A lot of times, but they did leave you enough to work with.
How thoughtful.
She did a great job with that old Loretta Lynn tune just now. That goes back to way back to 1966. I was 5 years old.
I won.
All the way from Jolo, West Virginia, she comes to us, and this is her second year now. How about a big hand for Becky Webb? All is calm, all is well. Soon you'll hear Chris crinkle and the jingle bells, bringing old toy trains, little toy tracks, little boy toys coming from a sack, carried by a man dressed in white and red. Little boy, don't you think it's time you were in bed?
And eating, and he'd go from house to house and say, the first night we'll be with y'all. Okay, good. Second night we'll be with y'all, and we'll not be in a hurry to leave, just letting you know. But this would go through January 5th, and then January 6th they called it Old Christmas, and that's when they celebrated that. This was handed down to us from our ancestors in Scotland, Ireland, England, Wales. A lot of y'all have that heritage as well. So I thought that we would break up a little Christmas across the pond and then break some up here. How about it, Gary?
Multi-talented instrumentalist, fine singer, songwriter, dancer, star of stage and screen. The list goes on and on and on. There it is, folks, next year's Christmas card. He's in his 19th season here at Dollywood. He was part of the very first configuration of the Smoky Mountain String Band way back then. Still getting it done every day and doing a great job. This guy's a whole lot of fun to work with, as you might can imagine. There's never a dull moment around this place. Entertainer on and off the stage, and the reason we're in therapy.
And you know something, I just want to share a little good news. It's not just Christmas for me. Tomorrow I get my ankle bracelet off. State authorities, you know, it's for important.
It's like graduation.
And I have served my term and wore my crown very well. Thank you very much.
You're graduating from the academy, huh?
With honors.
All the way from Sevierville, Tennessee. How about a big hand for Brother Roger Hilton?
Peace and perfect love. If we want to find it, I know we always will. For that new star is shining for us still. Y'all are waiting for the catch. He said that consists of going across the Mississippi River and back across the big waters in a big bus. And he said he didn't even fall out of the bunk. Smooth, he said. He's been here with the string band now going on 9 years. One of the finest guys I've ever had the pleasure of working with. He's a great singer, a great musician, comes all the way to you from Knoxville, Tennessee. Y'all make welcome Jerry Butler, everybody.
Thank you, folks.
Well, we like a lot of hollering down here at the string band. I think y'all have probably, yeah. It's a little bit too much. It's not too much. On the count of three, what I want to hear from all y'all is a big old Christmas time to coming. 1, 2, 3.
Christmas time is coming.
And we do it like this. Snowflakes falling, my old home calling, tall pines humming.
Christmas time is coming.
It's you that bells ring, ring, and joy, oh, ring, singing.
the sun is setting and you're starting to see all these beautiful Christmas trees beginning to glow more amber, more beautiful. And as you can see here, these are actually real Christmas trees that they put into the ground just for this holiday season here at Dollywood. And they go all the way around Dollywood, let me tell you. Oh, it looks beautiful. They've also trimmed the buildings with this beautiful lighting display as well, with the wreaths and trees, and oh, it's so beautiful. It's a different park, I tell you, at night. So if you're coming to Dollywood during this Christmas season, come in the day, but also do not forget to come at night as well. It's a completely different experience. As we make our way into the village, the lighting theming changes from the beautiful amber, which is still included, but there's more of the green and red added to this. So it's the green, red, and white classic theming. Oh, it's absolutely breathtaking. Let's go a little bit further into the village and see what else we can find. Sun is gone. It is night and it is cold. Woo!
Yeah.
It is freezing, but the lights definitely add some warmth to the night.
It sure does.
Oh, what do you think of them?
I just think they're spectacular.
It is beautiful.
And I've seen things, lights tonight that I haven't ever seen, like this
Like the
tree, and I don't know, there's a gold tree with things in it, and
Oh yeah, like we showed the golden tree. There's
Yeah.
one she's talking about right behind us. I'm going to show it to you in just a minute. But it's a red tree, fully red, and where the others are fully gold. Oh man, it's definitely magical. It's fun. You got to come out and try it. Making our way down the hill. This is that red tree that she was talking about earlier. It is fantastic. The whole tree, root to tip, fully red with like the icicle lights falling down from them. But everything in this section is going to be red and white themed. So I think this is what they call the Peppermint Lane area, which is really fun. It has all of your arcade games still. Oh, man, but the prizes that you can win, like you can see here, the Abominable Snowman, Rudolph, or candy canes. How fun. Oh, even Santa in the back. And I love that they're themed like for the Rudolph movie itself. Oh man, goblet toss. Could we win this? Could we do it? I don't know. Okay, we have finally made it into Aunt Granny's. I'll have to say it came at the perfect time. It was starting to get just a little too cold out there for my blood. So I'm going to go quickly go over the menu. I don't know what I'm going to get yet, but I cannot wait. It smells delicious, and by this time, guys, I am so hungry. Alright, here at Aunt Granny's, you can see it's $24.99 per person. The main dishes you choose from, 3 per table. Southern fried chicken, herb roasted turkey, pot roast, hams with a citrus glade, and country fried catfish. Whew, that's a lot to choose from. And then your side dishes, oh my goodness, you get to choose 4 of those per table as well. And then dessert, it's 1 per person. So not 1 per table, 1 per person. Ooh, wee-hoo-hoo, I am excited. Also included bread and fountain beverages. Man, this is definitely going to be a wonderful meal this holiday season. Ooh, look at this delicious bread that got delivered. While she delivered the bread, she gave us the scoop on the menu. So you can order as 3 per dishes per table, but if there's something that you don't like on the next round, you can get another dish in place of that one. And it is unlimited, right? So if you want more of the fried chicken, you can get as much as you'd like. If you don't like the fried chicken, you can switch it out and get that pot roast if you're in the mood for that. So I'll have to say that's not a bad deal for $24.99. I cannot wait to try these bad boys. I already snagged a bite of one of these little bundles of joy that they brought out. Oh my goodness, these are absolutely delicious. They're like garlic cheese biscuits. I mean, the only thing I could kind of compare them to would be like Red Lobster's cheddar cheese biscuits. They are moist, they're delicious, packed with flavor. You can definitely get in trouble with these little things. Our food has just been placed. Brussels sprouts, mac and cheese, turkey, fried chicken, gravy, corn pudding, mashed potatoes, fried catfish, tartar sauce to go with it, and more biscuits. It looks delicious. Are you ready to try this out?
I am. We'll see you later.
Dinner game is on, and I'll have to say it is definitely very good. The fried chicken is a very good fried chicken game. Catfish isn't too oily. My favorite though would be the mac and cheese, biscuits, and the fried chicken. Those are the top hitters for me. I'm curious though, Mom, what you think about it.
Okay. I love the chicken. It has a good crunch to it. It's nice and hot. The biscuits are just outstanding. The mac and cheese. I'm usually used to the cheddar mac and cheese, but this is the white cheddar, so it's really good.
Is there anything here you don't like?
No, I like it all. I love the catfish. And I even tried Brussels sprouts, and I'll have to say, I liked them.
All right. Okay, so overall, we got to rate it 1 out of 5, as you know.
I'd give it a 5.
Okay, I think I'm in agreement so far. I mean, if you don't like something, too, you can send it back. So I agree. Ooh, we got a lot more food to try to fit in. I don't think we're going to be doing a second round because we still got to save room for dessert. There are a lot of dessert options. So we asked what the seasonal cobbler was, and it is blackberry cobbler. The waitress suggested this one as the dessert, but looking around, we also seen that banana pudding was a favorite, and also the, make sure I get it right, Dutch apple pie seemed to be a hit. Now, the apple pie and the cobbler do not come with ice cream, just so you know.
Thank you very
But let's
much.
try it out. Okay, trying this blackberry cobbler, I see why she recommended it. First, they serve it to you warm. The ice cream on top would have been like a fan favorite, I would have to say. But oh my goodness, it is packed with juicy flavors from the blackberry. It's sweet, it's tart. It is really good. I really enjoy the dessert itself.
I like this blackberry cobbler as well. I'm a little more crust, but the warmth of these berries just melts in your mouth. And like she said, if you had just a little dollop of ice cream, it would be perfect. We started this at 3:44, and it's like 7:20 something. So allow yourself a little bit of time for this experience because we spent quite a bit of time just doing all this. So hope you all enjoy it if you try it.
All right, we're just leaving Aunt Granny's. I'll have to say our bellies are full, that's for sure. Overall, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. Like I said, we started at 3:44 and it's probably about 7:30. So allow yourself some time. We're full and we're warm with a hot blackberry cobbler.
Woohoo!
And we're headed for the house.
We're done with the cold. Yes, that is true. We got here early, so if you do want to eat here, go ahead and put it's a busy day, definitely put your name into the list to be called. It does take some time. So, but it's a great way to kind of put your name in, go and enjoy the park and come back. I have to say it was very good. Overall, I think I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Overall, what would you give it?
Yeah, that sounds about right according to the time schedule and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, We had time, but it does take up a large amount of your time. So if you want to see more, eat less.
There you go.
Yeah.
I will say though, it is a value, I feel like, for what you get. $24.99. I don't know if I'm just used to Disney prices or what, but that would be like a 54 or more at Disney. So I do think it's like a good value for the money.
value.
And then even here for Pigeon Forge, I think if you try to eat that family style dining,
Yeah.
I think you would still pay like $30 or up outside, like along the strip there. So
I agree.
even in Gatlinburg. So I do think that it is a good deal if you want to try that food. Keep that in mind. All right, everyone. Well, I think that does it for our Girls' Day here at Dollywood. It's been fun. It's been magical. It's been a wonderful experience. We are here Christmas week, so it's definitely been fun to take that in. We did miss Kyle today. Don't worry, though. He'll be back with us. He took himself a little holiday, but don't worry. I'm dragging him back here. He can't wait. We'll be exploring Dollywood some more. But we hope you enjoyed this video and it brought you some joy.
And Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
If you liked the video, hit like and subscribe. And as always, till next time, friends. Bye.